Fire so high you can see it from the road. Got something real fine, sounding full of real gold. Say it's one of them nights where anything goes. Got a whole lot of shine, a little something to smoke. Bonfire so high you can see it from the road. Got something real fine, sounding full of.
How's it going, everybody? Flint from Flint and Steel Survival, bringing you a video for Jason McDaniel. He was asking about how to sharpen this upper portion of a Tanto blade. I actually had to look pretty hard to remember what Tanto blades I had left. I've sent him, I think, all of the ones I had, other than this guy. So, this is my custom Damascus steel blade done by Robert Karchner. If anyone can find anything on him on the internet, I'd be very interested. I met him at one local gun show. He traveled from somewhere in the area, and then he just disappeared off the face of the planet. I haven't been able to contact him since. Another acquisition I got just recently, I wanted to show you guys. The SDHF 56L. I'm super excited. I've been carrying it all day. Absolutely fell in love. 1/4 inch thick steel, rubberized handles, Allen wrench, removal points if you ever wanted to. I mean, that's super simple to take off. If you wanted to wrap the handle yourself or make wood handles, it would be all too easy. But the blade itself is fantastic. It's got that coating that Schrade does. It's like a dark, almost black, but it's not really. I don't know what it is. It looks very cool. The sheath, it's a nylon sheath, but it does have a plastic insert to protect the blade and the sheath, so bonus points for them. Also came with a fire steel, so I've been carrying it all day today. I'm trying to decide if I want to make a leather sheath or just wait till the Schrade leather sheath comes out. A lot of you have probably seen it on Sufficient Survival's channel. He announced that they were coming out with that aftermarket leather, and I'm pretty excited for that. So I probably will just invest in that when it comes out instead of making one for it, because I really enjoy Schrade and what they do. So I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background, but this is one of my favorite songs. Me and my wife both love these guys. It's New Medicine Rich Kids, if you want to look it up. So anyway, to the point of the video, this is just like a Norton machinist stone I picked up forever and a day ago when I worked in the machine shop. One of my friends, Darren, that used to work there with me, gave me this and a triangle stone, but this is the closest stone I have to what you have, Jason. This is, I don't know, I'd say 80 or 60 grit, maybe. It's pretty coarse, and it takes off a lot of metal. So, you know how to sharpen this portion. You set your angle, grind it back and forth. I always do 1 and 1. A lot of people do like 3 and 3 or 5 and 5. So you know how to do this portion. This portion is no different. You're going to take your stone like this. You're going to want to push as you slide. So it's just like sharpening anything. Then spin it. Just keep your angle consistent. That's why I usually lock my elbows onto the table and just use my my forearm as a point of pivot, a pivot point. So that way the stone stays stable, the knife stays stable. You don't want to bend your wrist too much, just maybe a flick at the end. And in no time at all, you'll have that thing back to razor blade sharp. I don't know if this needed much sharpening before we started here, but if you look, I think this is the first time I ever sharpened this knife. The grind wasn't even, which is kind of a bummer. I didn't ever notice that till I started sharpening it. But it's only on the tip. The grind on the tip wasn't flat, it was pitted. So, I'll probably keep doing this, but I just wanted to show you. And you don't even have to drag it across as you go up and down. You can just go straight up and down if you want to. I just find it makes a much more even edge if you do that drag. Also helps knock the burr off at the same time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This was just a quick kind of how-to using a stone to sharpen this. If I were to keep going and wanted it sharper, I have a lot finer stones. Take like my, I don't know what it is, it's probably a 500 grit or so, extra fine triangular stone, and just knock that burr down and it would just get just screaming sharp. And just a quick update for anybody that cares, this is the Brightwater Bushcraft knife, second coat of polyurethane, going on to protect it from the elements. That oak, I don't like staining the oak because it's so colorful if you leave it out. I mean, like, you see the dark lines in it. That's all natural. I mean, I didn't do anything to it to bring those out. I just coated it in polyurethane. So as I said, this is a second coat, and this will probably be the final coat. I let the last one dry overnight instead of just the 4 hours, and it turned out a lot better than the last couple that I polyurethaned. So I'm pretty excited for it. I just barely put that coat on, so it's going to be sticky. I'm not going to touch it. But as soon as that's done, I'm going to get the blade sharpened up and get it sheathed and send it out the door. So hopefully by middle of next week to late next week, I'll have it out. I'm going to try my best to do kydex, but I'm not good at it, and I don't have really the tools to rivet kydex. I don't have a press or anything, so I haven't had a lot of success with that, but I'm going to give it a shot for you. What I might end up doing is just using Chicago screws, because I got some of those in the mail not too long ago. In lieu of rivets, I'll just make sure they work. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Have a good one, and be safe this weekend. Bye.